What up, guys? Back again with another UFC fight picks video on the UFC 215 card, Nunez versus Shevchenko 2. Let's go ahead and get started here, guys, with the Fight Pass prelims first. I'm going to do the whole card on this video, though. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started here. So first fight of the night, Kajan Johnson versus Adriano Martins. It's going to be a quick pick. I'm picking Martins on this one. Just overall, just a better, well-rounded fighter here. If we look at the odds, Martins is a heavy favorite. I think is he the most? I think he's the biggest favorite on the card here, actually. The second biggest would be, looks like Cejudo. Yeah, looks about right. So yeah, so he's the biggest favorite on the card for a good reason. Johnson's been gone for I think 2 years. If you look at his UFC page here, first of all, when I seen his name, I didn't even know who this was. So that's how you know it's been a while, because I mean, I've been watching UFC cards for a while now, like consistently, at least for like 5 years already, and I haven't heard of this guy. Yeah, this guy fought in 2015 September, so it's pretty much been 2 years for this guy. And I mean, he was on a 2-fight winning streak, but he's fighting some guys I never even heard of also. Now Yuki Kotani, like, who is that? Zhang Lipeng, I mean, who is that also? And this guy Taehyun Bang, I actually know him, and he lost against him. So it's just like, who is this guy, you know? So yeah, pretty easy pick here. Martins should be able to beat this guy on the feet. Martins also has some good jiu-jitsu. Good takedowns. You can see there by his takedown average. But I expect Martins to keep the fight on the feet, land some heavy shots, and eventually, you know, hurt Johnson on the feet and then finish him. So I say Martins gets a second round knockout. All right, next fight here, featured fight on Fight Pass prelims. We got Luis Henrique versus Arjan Singh Bhullar. So this guy's making his UFC debut. 6-0, undefeated heavyweight. Really high level wrestler. He's actually I think an Olympic wrestler. Yeah, there it is right there. 31 years old, so that's actually pretty young here for heavyweight division. 6'1", 245 pounds. Not the biggest heavyweight, but you know, good frame, like similar to a Cain Velasquez build. Summary: Olympic wrestling pedigree. My father wrestled before me, so I have been wrestling since birth. Supreme confidence and mental toughness. So obviously this guy hasn't lost yet. He has 1 first-round finish, 3 wins by KO. His titles that he's held: Canadian Wrestler of the Year in 2009, Commonwealth Games gold medalist 2012, 2012 Olympian, first Indian to represent Canada at the Olympics in freestyle wrestling, having won every single round, and so on and so on. So pretty much this guy's kind of like, I want to say, I don't know, I'm trying to think of someone to compare him to, actually, but I don't know, I kind of feel like he's similar to Cain, because he has that, you know, really good wrestling and, you know, some good power also, but I don't think his striking's up to that level yet. But you know, I think this guy's gonna be pretty much a destroyer to anybody that can't stop his takedowns. Yeah, so I like Arjan here in this matchup. He's facing Luis Henrique, another very young heavyweight. I think this guy's only 24. Henrique's not that bad, but I mean, there's a lot of hype on this Arjan guy, and I mean, his wrestling is pretty damn good, and I can't see where, you know, Henrique could beat this guy. Like in the grappling, this guy's primarily a grappler. So you guys could see right here, his last fight he lost in the 3rd round by knockout, but before that he had 2 submission wins against Colombo and then Demetrius Molikov. Now both those guys are low-level fighters, but he was able to beat them, and yeah, he lost to Ngannou. So yeah, this guy's losing to high-level guys, and he's beating low-level guys. So I mean, Arjan here seems to be like one of these up-and-comers. Like I said, he's undefeated, kind of a prospect right now. He is the favorite. And him having that really high-level wrestling is, you know, it's going to help him here in this fight. He should be able to take Henrique down. I also think he has more power than Henrique. As far as the striking goes, to me, I mean, he has some okay boxing. Didn't see too much. But Henrique, from what I remember, that guy, you know, doesn't really have good striking at all. So I see Arjan here just being better with his wrestling. And, you know, getting him on the ground and landing that ground and pound, and probably getting a finish here. So I'm going with Arjan on this one. Of course, it's a heavyweight fight, so you never know. Henrique could maybe KO him early or some shit, but you know, I think Arjan here comes out with the win. So I say Arjan wins. Also in the second round by knockout. All right, now we're on to FS1, guys. Mitch Clark versus Alex White. Alex White being the favorite here, negative 205. Mitch Clark, just not really a high-level guy. He is a grappler, as you can see, a lot of submission wins there. Yeah, he's just not that good. You know, kind of a below-average fighter. Alex White, you know, he's not the best fighter also, but he has the better striking here in this matchup. If his takedown defense holds up, he should be able to outstrike Clark, probably get a finish in the fight, because Alex White does have some really good boxing. So I like this matchup. On DraftKings, guys, Alex White is extremely cheap. He's only like 7,400. I think DraftKings they made a mistake there with the prices on that one. So if you guys play DraftKings, I suggest picking Alex White. First of all, he's the favorite, and he's way cheaper on DraftKings. They have Clark super expensive on DraftKings, and I don't know why. 2-fight losing streak. A lot of people said this guy got kind of lucky against I Quinta, but you know, yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't see this guy taking Alex White out. Like I said, Alex White here is gonna have the stand-up advantage. If his takedown defense holds up, just gonna be able to outstrike Clark all day and probably get that finish. So I like Alex White in this matchup, and like I said, on DraftKings, he's really cheap. So if you guys play DraftKings, check it out. If you guys don't, I got the link below in the description. You guys already know I had to throw that DraftKings shit up in there. But yeah, I got Alex White winning, and I think probably gets a third round knockout. Next fight, Gavin Tucker versus Rick Glenn. Yeah, I'm pretty sold on this Tucker guy. He's well rounded, good striking. I like his style, and yeah, to me, you know, he's gonna get up there eventually, man. He has good striking. Let's go ahead and look at his last stats here. Against Sam Cecilia, a proven UFC veteran, pretty much beat him up the whole fight. I mean, Sam Cecilia only landed 10 significant strikes there, while Gavin Tucker landed 55 and had also a takedown in the fight. So yeah, I'm pretty sold on this guy. He seems pretty damn legit, fighting in Canada, you know, home country. I expect him to outstrike Rick Glenn here on the feet. He could also mix it up with the takedowns. Obviously, you see he can land takedowns. So I think Tucker wins this fight. I don't really see a finish. I see him winning by decision. Next fight, Sara Morris against Ashley Evans Smith. Yeah, I'm picking Smith on this one. Sara here, to me, you know, first of all, her takedown defense looks pretty trash here on paper. And yeah, her striking isn't that good either. So to me, I'm kind of not seeing a path to victory at all for Sara here. So I got to go with Ashley Evans Smith. Smith is a good wrestler, and it's going to be the better striker also here in this matchup, man. Just look at the stats here. She pretty much beats her at like in every area there. So I mean, Smith here should be able to win. She's not bad. Good wrestling, decent striking is more than enough to beat Sara here, who, like I said, is a very below average type of fighter. So yeah, I'm picking Smith. It's a women's fight, so I don't expect the finish, but you never know. Maybe she can get like a late finish, but I say Smith wins by decision. All right, now for the featured fight on the FS1 prelims, Surak McMahon versus Ketlen Vieira. A lot of people say this is a very close matchup because Vieira has, you know, good wrestling herself, good judo, jiu-jitsu and whatnot, but McMahon here is obviously going to be the better grappler. At least that's my opinion. Way better wrestler, obviously. You know, used to be Olympic level. Yeah, she's strong for the weight class. She got big ass fucking arms. You know, she's fucking yoked. And yeah, I expect her to pretty much do what she does. You know, I expect McMahon to get the takedowns, control Vieira from the top, land some good shots on the feet. I'm gonna have to say Vieira probably does have the advantage on the feet. She's longer. She has shown she has some good striking, so on the feet, Vieira probably does have the advantage, but I expect McMahon to get it down to the ground, and McMahon is always improving her stand-up game also. So yeah, I think it's going to be a good fight, but obviously McMahon here is the favorite for a reason. She's not that huge of a favorite, but obviously a lot of people think what I think. McMahon's gonna do what she does. She's gonna be too strong, and I don't think Vera has ever faced someone with this, with this good of a wrestling. So yeah, I got McMahon winning. More than likely, she wins by decision, but you never know. Maybe like a late finish. But yeah, I'll say McMahon by decision. All right, guys. Now for the main card, we got Jeremy Stephens against Gilbert Melendez. Should be a really fun fight, man. Both these guys come to fight. Yeah, I'm picking Melendez on this matchup. First of all, it's going to be his first time at 145 pounds in the UFC. I'm not sure if he's ever fought at 145 at all in his career, but it's going to be his first time, his featherweight debut pretty much here in the UFC. It's coming off, I would say, a pretty long layoff. But he's fighting against Jeremy Stephens. Jeremy Stephens, he's an average fighter. Does have some good power, but he's not like the best fighter. He's not like a top 5 fighter. Melendez, he's proven he could be top 5. Fought for the title before. Melendez here, I would say is the better striker. He has better boxing, and also I would also say he's the better wrestler. So for me, I don't see where Jeremy could beat him at here in this fight. I'd say maybe Jeremy has better kicks. Both these guys pretty durable, so don't see any chin issues here with both these guys. Yeah, I think it's a good matchup, man. Both of them stylistically match up really well. Like I said, it's gonna be a fun fight. It's not gonna be I don't think it's gonna be like a Diego Sanchez type of fight, but I think it's gonna be a good fight, man. Both these guys, like I said, come to bang. I'm really intrigued to see Melendez here at featherweight. I want to see how good he's gonna do here in this weight class, because to me it looked like he made the weight pretty damn easily. So he looks good. Like Jeremy looked more sucked up than he did. So I think Melendez had a really good weight cut, and man, I can't wait to see this fight. So should be a fun fight. And yeah, I got Melendez here coming out on top. I don't see him really getting the finish, but you never know. But yeah, more than likely, I say Melendez wins by decision, just by mixing up his boxing and wrestling. So yeah, Melendez by decision, and that's a good fight to open up that main card on the pay-per-view. So next fight here, we got Ilir Latifi versus Tyson Pedro. So I'm picking Tyson Pedro on this matchup, guys. First of all, he's undefeated, all wins by finish. In the UFC, he's looked pretty damn good, finishing people in the first round. Good submission skills, and also on the feet he's looking pretty good. Good range, 79-inch reach. He's confident, can get takedowns on you also. To me, he's pretty damn well rounded. Ilir Latifi, this guy's primarily a kind of a power wrestler, but also has good power obviously in his, I think he has a right hand. I think he's orthodox. But obviously he got some power being short and stocky. Oh, fuck. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue here. Actually, wait, let me get some water here real quick. Let me see. Alright. So let's continue here. So yeah, like I said, Latifi here, short and stocky, little tank. To me, he doesn't have the best striking, so I feel like Pedro here will be the better striker. Latifi has the power advantage. As far as the wrestling advantage, I mean, Latifi, good wrestling himself. I would say I might have to give Latifi the wrestling advantage, but I think on the feet and Pedro having the jiu-jitsu is going to give him a big advantage, because obviously he's good on the ground, and being better on the feet, Latifi is not going to really want to take it to the ground. So yeah, I see the fight playing out on the feet. I see Pedro landing the better shots. We know he has power. And yeah, I see him just kind of beating Latifi up on the feet. And Latifi is coming off that bad KO loss to Ryan Bader. We got knocked the fuck out. So I mean, that's obviously gonna take some, take a toll on your body. Do some damage. So yeah, I expect Pedro to win the fight. He's undefeated, and yeah, he's looking good. So I'll pick Tyson Pedro here to win the fight. I'm not too sure he gets the finish, but he is a finisher, so it's possible here. Maybe like a 3rd round knockout or something like that. So I mean, I don't know. Latifi's tough, but fuck it. You know what? I say Pedro gets a late finish. So Tyson Pedro, 3rd round knockout. All right now, guys. Now for the next fight, Henry Cejudo versus Wilson Hayes. Should be a fun flyweight fight. Obviously, we don't got the DJ fight anymore here. So this is gonna have to do. So yeah, pretty good fight here. Both these guys obviously fought for the title. I think Wilson Hayes is coming off that loss. I feel like that loss happened not even that long ago. Let's check it out. April? Man, yeah, that's not really that long ago. I guess, man, like 5 months. Feels to me like it was sooner, but yeah, this guy got fucking destroyed. So did Cejudo, obviously, but yeah, Cejudo here, I think, is the better fighter here, guys. I think he's still coming off that loss to Benavidez. Let me just double check here real quick. Pretty sure here. Yeah, so you guys can see right there. But that was a split decision loss, and a lot of people, including myself, thought Cejudo won the fight. You know, I thought Cejudo got robbed against Benavidez. I thought he landed the better shots. He looked pretty damn good on the feet there in that fight. So yeah, I expect more of the same here, guys. Cejudo obviously being the better wrestler in this matchup, but also having the better striking, the better boxing. Has way better hands. I expect him to beat Wilson Hayes pretty much everywhere, kind of like DJ did. Wilson Hayes has good grappling skills, but man, he's not gonna be able to do anything here against Cejudo, being a really high-level wrestler, obviously Olympic level. Yeah, I don't see Wilson Hayes doing much of anything here against Cejudo. So yeah, I'm picking Cejudo to win this fight. Plus, Wilson Hayes, like I said, really got his ass whooped against DJ in the last fight, so you know he had to take some damage in that fight. So yeah, pretty easy pick here, and I would say it's pretty much an easy win. So yeah, I like Cejudo. And I think Cejudo maybe could get a late finish, or maybe he'll just fuck him up the whole fight and win by decision. So yeah, but I do think he gets the finish. So I'm picking Cejudo, third round knockout. All right, now for the co-main event, guys. Magny versus Rafael dos Anjos. I'm picking dos Anjos in this matchup. First of all, this guy's pretty, you know, to me he looks pretty good at 170 pounds. Man, he looks way more solid, way more yoked, looks stronger. Magny struggles against pressure fighters, just like how he got, you know, knocked out against Lawrence Larkin, who obviously pressured him. Dos Anjos is gonna bring that pressure, and we already know Dos Anjos' game. He's aggressive, good pressure, good striking, good takedowns also, and I can't see how Magny can win the fight here. I mean, all Magny really got here is reach. Skill-wise, I think Dos Anjos is probably better everywhere. So yeah, easy pick here, guys. Dos Anjos gets it done. He is a favorite, not a huge favorite also. Obviously, a lot of people are picking Magny here. Maybe they see something I don't. Maybe because I guess Magny's tall as fuck. Maybe just because he looks way bigger as far as length-wise. But to me, Dos Anjos here should be able to get it done. And more than likely, I say he wins by decision. But you never know. He can get a quick finish, just like how Lawrence Larkin did on Magny when he had him against the cage. If Dos Anjos brings that striking pressure. So we'll have to see how the fight goes, but yeah, pretty confident in that pick. Dos Anjos by decision. Now for the main event, guys. Here we are. So here we are again, actually, since obviously this fight should have happened already before. But yeah, here we are. So Amanda Nunez versus Valentina Shevchenko. Same pick as last time, guys. I'm picking Shevchenko. I think she gets a late. Actually, no, I don't think she's gonna get the finish. I think she wins by decision. I mean, I don't want to say, you know, to go look at my older video, but yeah, I mean, we saw the first fight. Nunez gets tired, and Shevchenko's improved, man. Good ground game, good striking, good counter striking. I see her doing well in this matchup. Obviously, like I said, they fought last time. Nunez did win 2 rounds, but after that, she started gassing. I could definitely see that happening again. And like I said, Shevchenko could get a late finish, but I see her just winning this fight. Obviously with the striking, the wrestling, the ground game, you know, she has everything here. So plus way better cardio. So I can't see Nunez making it to the, you know, championship rounds, without losing the rounds, obviously. So I know Nunez starts out hot. So if she doesn't get that quick finish, Shevchenko's gonna get that win, guys. So yeah, I'm pretty confident in this pick, and yeah, Shevchenko by decision. Alright, guys, so that's gonna be it for the picks. Yeah, my most confident picks, like I said, will have to be Cejudo, Martins, obviously another very confident pick. I like Dos Anjos a lot also. Those are my top 3 most confident picks. The least confident pick here would have to be, who was it? Oh, actually, I don't know. I'm pretty fucking confident here, man. Least confident pick. Maybe the heavyweight fight. Maybe Arjun lets me down here. White? No, I don't really see White letting me down here. Tyson Pedro, maybe, but not really. McMahon, I mean, I can't see Vera really countering, like I said, that way better wrestling. Shevchenko, yeah, there's no way. I don't really think she lets me down. I mean, Nunez does have that first round potential, but I don't think she's gonna let me down. So, yeah, I mean, I don't really have much of a least confident pick. A lot of my picks I think are pretty damn solid. So, yeah, I actually like all these picks. I wouldn't be surprised if I at least go, you know, I think we got what, 11 fights here. So I wouldn't be surprised if I go, say, 9 out of 11 and only 2 guys lose. But I mean, fuck, if I go 11 out of 11, I'm not gonna be too shocked here. So yeah, guys, that's all I really got to say. If you guys got any comments or whatever, you know, leave those comments below. Let me know who you guys picked on your fights. I might make a DraftKings video also later tonight or something like that. So stay tuned. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the picks, guys. Subscribe for more. I do these UFC fight pick videos every time there's a UFC card. So yeah, stay tuned, subscribe. Also check out the links below in the description to support the channel. Like I said, if you don't play DraftKings, but you know you want to play DraftKings, say you guys are good at your picks, but for some reason you're not making money with your picks at all, like you're just picking for fun. I mean, that's cool and all, but why not try DraftKings where you go, you know, potentially make some money? So yeah, the link's right there below in the description. So yeah, check it out. But yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. And enjoy the fights.